Hey guys, Maniac here with Diskreader117, and this is the Dead Space 2 demo. This is a Let's Play of the Dead Space 2 demo. Now, I'm a huge fan of the first Dead Space game. As you can see here, I love Dead Space, and I love Dead Space Downfall. I love Dead Space Ignition. I even love Dead Space Extraction. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a run-through of this demo and talk about it. This is the PlayStation 3 version in 1080p. Now, the trick about this is... Now, I haven't figured out what's with this connecting thing. Is this because there's some kind of copy protection on this? I don't know. Why would there be copy protection on a demo? I don't know what it is. Anyway, so that says play demo. I don't know if you can read that. These are the various difficulties. Casual, enemies are weak. With some effort, you can survive. No, it's okay. Normal, ammo and health conservation are the keys to survival. This is the only difficulty you can play the demo at. Survivalist for veteran Dead Space games, ammo and health are less plentiful. Zealot, ammo and health are very scarce and enemies will brutalize you. And hardcore, finish the game in a difficulty setting. As a person who played through the first Dead Space game on Impossible, I don't want to know what it's going to be like. And please, 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 please don't make me have to play them because of achievements. This is just a brightness thing. Now this is the opening cinematic.
In the 25th century, Earth's resources were ravaged, consumed, exhausted. Desperate and on the verge of extinction, we cast out into the void of space and discovered rich new worlds waiting to be cracked open and stripped bare. All of Earth became devoted to this effort. The planet crackers were built. The USG Ishimura, the first and most famous. Planet cracking became routine. Its spoils kept us alive. Eventually, greedy eyes fell upon Aegis 7. Restricted for centuries for reasons unknown, greed and corruption saw to the demise of caution. There, buried beneath the surface, an artifact. The red marker. Long lost and long
Spoilers!
The religion I once called my own had found its holy grail. The key to human immortality. Or so we thought. It did not bring salvation.
Witness the conviction of a true
Just a little bit.
It brought doom. Marker bred insanity, murder, and chaos. It bred necromorphs. Those who escaped the planet fled to the safety of the orbiting Ishimura.
This is a shot from the extraction right here.
The scourge released upon Aegis 7 came with them. Within hours, the Ishimura went dark.
That's a pretty nice shot with the mat in the
The
background.
corporation dispatched a small repair crew to check on its investment.
Seems like everyone was trying to pack in a hurry.
Among the crew was an engineer, Isaac Clarke.
Isaac, it's me.
He had something special aboard the Ishimura.
I wish I could talk to you.
It's his girlfriend.
In the darkness, Isaac found death.
The hell? I don't know. Something's in the room with us.
And the red marker. It was not holy, it was not alien, it was man-made, and it could be used to stop the outbreak. Isaac also found Nicole.
Thank you, Isaac. I always believed.
Dead by her own hand, she was an apparition of the marker. Isaac engineered his escape.
That's the hive mind.
But everything else was destroyed.
That's the thing about gravity. It tends to pull things down. Okay, so what you saw right now is kind of a...
Later,
Oh, sorry.
he wakes in a hospital on Titan Station, an Earth-gov metropolis on Saturn's largest moon. Isaac has survived. But
That's
his
the guy
mind
from
is no
Ignition.
longer safe.
That looked like the technician from Ignition. That probably was the technician from Ignition.
For the marker changes all.
Okay. So yeah, that guy right there. I'm sorry if I spoiled anything from Ignition. There is a game called Dead Space Ignition, which is kind of the prequel to Dead Space 2. I can't give away how it ends, but for whatever reason, it looked like the guy from Ignition. Now, the thing about this game is that I'm going to have to show you guys. This is definitely a demo. I specifically remember seeing this in E3 this year. So this looks like particularly like a demoized version of the E3 So it's really hard for me to gauge exactly how. I just restored health there. It's like the one thing I completely forgot when I was playing through the game on the highest difficulty. First game, all you had to do is just push one button. I'd have to like run and like pull up the inventory and stuff like that. Now, what you're seeing right here, I played through this demo a few times, so I'm a pretty good practice at it. What you're seeing here is the crypts of like unitology crypts from the looks of it. The unitologists who believe that the marker is holy also don't believe in, even though they will die and people die, they believe that it's very important that their bodies be preserved by the church. And so because of that, let's turn this down a little bit so you can hear me.
So it's kind of like the old Italian things that they put underground and bury all your ancestors in.
Yes, this is very Italian right here. You mean like a tomb, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a tomb, you could say. And actually, they do reference this. You do get to see it a bit in Ignition, actually, the crypts. And it is kind of referenced in the first game that about these crypts and about some of these, in these cases, spacecrafts and stuff like that, full of dead bodies. But you never get to see it in the first game. So this is what's so chilling about this, is seeing the crypts.
So does he have like flashbacks from when he was in the first game, I'm guessing?
He's having hallucinations. The marker was known, especially in Extraction, to give hallucinations and stuff like that, and he's still suffering from those hallucinations. A lot of what he's seeing are apparitions and stuff like that. Now, you could say, well, that's kind of going into... Okay, don't go that way. You could say that's kind of going into, like, Silent Hill-esque, you think they're monsters? That's what you think you've been seeing? But, no. They're all trying to kill you.
Okay, next room. Another way to tell this is demo is that all the doors are unlocked.
Mm-hmm. Well, there will be locked doors later on.
Yeah, but...
Oh, okay.
And here's the first monster. That is another thing. The only way to kill the monsters, unlike regular zombies by decapitation, now you have to kill them by the legs and arms.
Right, just like in the first game. But as you can see here, that enemy is not in the first game. I never saw an enemy like that in the first game. It looked like one of the enemies in the first game that kind of had no legs that would jump around and stuff like that, but this thing had legs.
Yeah.
So it was kind of interesting. It's not really, I don't know, maybe it's an earlier form or a different form, but it spits at you, and if that spit gets on you, this is more of a traditional size. See, his stasis still works. Oh, you see what happens when that spit gets on you?
Painful.
Now you really have to destroy these bodies in order for stuff to happen. Okay. I keep going for the legs and it doesn't do anything. Usually I'm better at this.
You gotta hit them in the legs in order for them to do damage on the legs.
Are you saying I'm missing? Is that it?
Yeah.
I hate
In
you.
a nice way, I'm saying you're missing. Would you rather say you're missing, shoot better?
Oh yeah, that's it. As you can see, the line gun is making its glorious return. Oh, hi.
Flying dead.
And the line gun is still just as destructive as ever. I don't know if this was my favorite weapon in the game, to tell you guys the truth, because I don't know. It's a matter of taste. For a lot of people, that was their favorite weapon in the first game, and they're happy, I'm sure, that it's back. Okay, gravity controls are offline. But I think the Ripper was my favorite in the first game. It's really useful, especially in the higher difficulties, let me tell you.
I think I found the exit, but it's way above me. Gravity controls are locked out. Dana!
So you've just heard Isaac Clarke speak for the very first time ever. Even if you've played the first Dead Space game, that is the first time you've ever heard Isaac Clarke speak. This kind of looks like Event Horizon. Now, I don't know who this Dana person is that he's communicating with, but let me see if I can pull it up. This is the reference to what's going on. I don't know if you can read that, but there is a reference to her that basically he writes in the journal in the demo, which says, I don't know who this woman is, but she's helped me make it this far, so apparently she's helping him, and I've got nothing to lose by meeting her. So
She's helped me survive.
yeah,
with that.
she says she has a cure for the hallucinations in a way off the station. Now, I don't know who she is. There's no reference to her in the first game, so okay, now we're going to try this. And this is the very first time we have the hacking minigame. And the objective is to use the thumbstick to find a blue spot. You stay away from the red spots and hit X every time you hit a blue spot. Oh, I messed up. I never got this wrong before. I start recording and I suck at it.
Well, now you're showing people what not to do.
Yeah. There you go. Hacked.
Attention. Crypt systems set to diagnostic.
Yes, you still have the...
I never got what's going on here.
This is basically the gravity generator, and this is to control the gravity generator. You have to use your strength, basically. And what you have here is, like, because this machine is like a... You see, what you have to do is you have to keep this thing in place. Okay. Stasis. Hold on a bit. I believe this is the gravity generator, and you have to contain it in order to keep it working. See, now that the gravity generator's off,
Gravity in the shot is now offline.
I can float.
Which after a while does get to your head.
A lot of people who played the first game, especially some of the Let's Players I saw, would lose their sense of direction, because in the first game, you really couldn't...
Danger. Keep objects and personnel away from fan blades.
And the problem with the first game was that this suit was really designed for, like, more to be a forklift than anything else. It's not really designed for combat or stuff like that, but that was what its strength was. In this case, you can basically have gravity boots and stuff like that to stay on. But people would lose their orientation. Here, you can fly around. This is the way out.
Yeah. For me, it's the camera angles that bother me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it was first person, it might be a bit better, but the way that the camera angles are, after a while, your head starts to get hurt, and you have to take maybe a 2-minute break.
Now, this is the part right here which made me realize how much of a demo this really is. As you can clearly see, there's a store conveniently placed here, which is probably not going to be in the final version of the game.
And if it is, here's
a free brand new suit called the Advanced Suit. Now, it says here, this Advanced Suit grants functionality to the wearer, includes 15% bonus to damage, and minimum of 25 inventory slots and plus 20 armor.
And granted, they could have stores like this, but obviously that stuff's not going to be free.
Exactly, it's not going to be free. So this is obviously free in the demo. So it probably gives you a chance just to test it out at this point.
And there's probably going to be more than one type of armor.
Exactly, and there are many types of armor. There will be many types of armor, and extra types of armor. For those of you who have played Dead Space Ignition, you get a special armor. For those of you who get the Collector's Edition, there will also be a special type of armor. And you'll be able to purchase all those for probably free in the store.
Now this part gets really cool on how his mask goes on.
Yeah. they're showing his face more, and they're giving him talks, so they're giving him a bit more personality. They showed his face in the very first game, but he never talked in the first game. They made him so that he had a girlfriend, and that kind of gave him a bit of personality. But because he never talked, he really couldn't emote, and because he had not too many spots where he could.
He spoke with his actions.
Yeah, kind of. He only once really had in the first game. He only once really had a any type of emotional event, which took the player out. And I think this is Dana.
I think they're jamming our signal to mobile device. Can someone get me the frequency on that jammer? Shit, they must have an unshipment to the compound.
So now what? Change your plans?
No. If they knew we were here, they would have killed us by now. We stick to the... Control your locator. And hurry.
Oh. This is pretty much, I think, where they started off with the E3 demo, if I remember correctly, at the Sony booth. Those of you who... oh, damn. That thing gets me every time. This kind of reminds me, there are certain on-rail segments like this in the first game. This is a bit more interactive. Always aim for the kill me light.
Seriously, I don't get it though, because you never do kill it. It just runs off.
It hurts it, and I guess it wants to stay. I guess it wants to stay alive or something.
How does a human get that big?
Okay, those of you who are pro-life, please don't continue watching this tape, because I am about to kill some very young children.
Which, when you think about it, how did this many children die that easily?
Trust me, these things probably could die that easily. I just want to know, what are all these children doing in this church?
Well, the way I think about it is protecting something.
No, I mean, what were they doing in the church in the first place? I caught, cheap shot, like that. Here's the last child.
For all we know, it could have been a trap.
It's okay, Akbar. Oh crap! Somebody's angry. They remapped all the buttons. All the buttons have been remapped, at least from the Xbox version I played. Like reload is now, it's not square. It's square now, and it's not X anymore. I believe I never played the original on PS3, but on the Xbox it's A. It was A for reload while keeping your reload button out, and it was X to X was to heal. But now it's different. No, I know these guys. Let's use a javelin.
What is he holding anyway?
That's an explosive pod.
Ooh.
That will blow up and it will hurt you.
Kaboom.
Kaboom it will. Oh crap. I never had this. What's that? I'm pushing X. I was trying to stasis the bastard. Oh crap, somebody's behind me. By the way, guys, I am playing in surround sound. This camera can't do surround, but I am playing in surround.
No, I think it's...
I can clearly hear them.
I think it's on the other side. There it is. Don't go any further, because no one's going to come out over there, I think. Yeah, there's one behind you now, too.
Okay. Let's set this thing off, shall we?
You already set it off, I think. Another one. One shot, one kill.
Not bad, huh?
Nope. You only wasted half your ammo.
No, I didn't. It was smart. It was ammo well spent. It was ammo very well spent. I got plenty of ammo. I had to take down like 5 guys.
I think there's one more down there. I saw something moving.
That's the body from the guy.
Oh, I told you.
That one gets me every time.
Told you.
Yeah.
Saw something moving back there.
Yeah, that one gets me every time.
Listen.
He's right here.
No, he's not.
Okay.
I think there's still something else because I heard
No,
something
not in
else
this area.
talking.
Not in this area, I don't think. They might change it for the final version, though.
But we know this part might not even be in the final version.
That's true, exactly. Oh, hi. That's another thing. The difference is with this game, usually in the first game, all you have to do is just kill something and it'll drop. Here, you really have to destroy the body for it to drop something. And this is the unitologist marker. I guess that in the churches they have kind of a replica marker in like all the different praying areas and stuff like that, because all the unitology faith that's invented in this game basically revolves around this marker that was found on Earth, and they believe that they found a new marker, which actually was just a replica that humans had made from many, many years ago.
Oh, it's an elevator and no enemies. Warning.
Do 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 do. No, let's play some elevator music. Do 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 do
Long elevator.
Yeah, it's a very long elevator. Oh shit!
Warning. There's always a monster in the elevator.
Ruin my nice elevator music. Oh, hi. I think these are supposed to be the offices up here. You can see for the first time. This is the first time in the demo you really get to see the sprawl from the game. And I think they were going for that intentionally. Like they wanted you to know exactly, like, present you a location and stuff like that so you knew where you were. Oh yeah, I remember this part.
This part is fun. Not only aliens are trying to kill you, humans are trying to kill you.
Yeah, pretty much. And quick time event. X, 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 X.
So what happens if you don't press X?
You're gonna probably fall out into space. You notice you see the breath counter in the back? You see on his back? That's how much oxygen he has left. It's nice to touch.
So the city doesn't have oxygen running through, only in the buildings.
Well, pretty much, yeah, exactly. It's in outer space. Oh, bro. Nice to see them back. And it ends in exactly the same spot that the E3 demo ends. So that's the Dead Space 2 demo for, this is the PlayStation 3 version of it.
There's one thing I did notice though. Every time that there's always some sort of aliens or something taking over and causing apocalypse, humans are also always trying to kill you. Every single time.
I guess they've seen those James Cameron movies. So that's it. Dead Space is coming the 25th of January. This is Maniac and Diskreader117 for Game Access. Over and out.